Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. I've done a previous video on the Opus MEGA-1, and if you watch that video, you know kind of what's going on. If you didn't, I'm going to leave a link in the description of that video. That way you can kindly follow what's going on. And again, this video ain't nothing negative about Opus, but the MEGA-1, I truthfully don't know if it's a good power station to recommend or not. Uh, just to start out, on part one video, I purchased a brand new Opus MEGA-1 and I received it. And it was one of the first batches. I paid the dollar down and then, you paid the rest later because they hadn't even shipped them out yet. And finally, when they did ship them out, I received it. I played with it for 2, 3, 4 days and I figured out it had a problem. And I contacted Opus. They messaged back. It takes 24 hours because they're in China when you're talking to their customer service. And they told me that, we're out of stock right now, but we'll replace it. We will send you a return label on October the 24th. And I agreed to that. I understand. And I was going to make a review video of the MEGA-1, but I didn't want to give Opus a bad name or cause any trouble or anything. I'm not like that. I just want to be honest about my reviews and my experience with any power station in any company and any model. So I agreed. I said, okay, I'll wait. I'll hold off on my video. I didn't even tell them, who I was or I had a YouTube channel or nothing. I just thought I'm going to hold off because I don't want to cause no problems for anybody. Well, I messaged one, maybe two times before October 24th just to touch base. Have you got them in early or anything? And Joyce, the customer service rep, I could tell she got a little snippy with me. And she said, look, I told you I will send you one on the 24th of October. So I backed off. Okay, no problem. Well, October the 24th come and left. No printable return label in my email. Waited till the 25th, 26th, 27th, and I'm not for sure, but I believe it was either the 27th, 28th, or 29th. I emailed her back and said, look, I've never received my return label that you promised. And 24 hours later, she got back with me and said, oh, we are so sorry. Somehow you got removed off of the list. And it ticked me off, I'm not going to lie, because I've waited so long to do the review. Everybody else already had their videos out. And I emailed her back. I said, well, then when am I going to get my return label? When am I going to receive one? And she come back the next day and said, mid or late November. And I just flat told her then, I said, that's fine. I said, but, I got a YouTube channel. I'm going on with my review. I know it's going to be bad, but, it's on y'all, not me. And I left it at that. The next day, bright and early, got an email from old Joyce saying, oh, we are so sorry and we apologize. We don't want to cause you no trouble. So we're going to expedite you a brand new MEGA-1. It'll be there in just a few days. And just for you waiting to do your video, we're going to send you a MEGA-1 flashlight, free of charge. And I didn't agree to none of that. They just sent me the email. I didn't even reply because I thought, you know what? This is y'all's fault, not mine. So I went on with my video, which was, I've redone the name of it, Part 1, MEGA-1 Issues and Problems, Part 1. This video is going to be Part 2, and I can already tell you, because I've spoken to Opus, there's going to be a Part 3. And I'm not trying to stretch this out. I'm just trying to be honest with you, the viewers. About the MEGA-1, again, I'm not trying to hurt Opus. I think they're a great company. I love my MEGA-5, but this model here does have issues, and I don't know why they're sending it out to people after you're paying your good money and them knowing it has an issue. Why ain't they fixing it before they send it out? And that's what kills me about a lot of these companies. They want to send out a product that doesn't work right, but they want you, the customer to do their work and figure out the problems. And that's not right. It should be working perfectly, and it should do what they say it does before they send it out. But that's not how these companies are doing it anymore. You're the guinea pigs, and the sad thing is you're paying to be the guinea pig. But anyway, on with the video. I finally got my return slip, and I just want to be honest with you because I don't want no confusion or anybody say, oh, he's making this up. I'm not. I try to be as honest as I can. Right here is my sales slip, you know, when I ordered it, and, you know, my receipt, more or less. Right here is a copy of the return label that I sent back my first one. And on my first one, it would run real fast down to 0%. And then it would run for like 45 minutes, sometimes an hour and 15 minutes, showing 0%. And you don't know when it's going to end. So one, that's not good on your batteries when you keep letting them go dead completely when it just shuts off. That degrades your batteries. So that makes a shorter life for your power station. And two, if you got your refrigerator hooked up to it and you're outside or you go somewhere, how are you supposed to know when it's supposed to shut off? That way you're here to unplug it and plug it up to another power station or somehow recharge it. I mean, it's leaving you in the dark when it just says 0 for an hour or so. You know, it's not good. And then two, your charge bar, the little blue bar, it does a circle when you're charging and counterclockwise when it's, you know, using the battery. Mine would show one little blue bar right in the middle, like section, but nothing on either side. So you didn't even know where the battery level was. So that's why I returned it. And they assured me, you know, this next batch, the problem's fixed. And, you know, they sent it to me. This is it right here. The new MEGA-1, second one I've owned. And I just want to show you what they sent me. And I, again, I hate to do this, but I want to be honest with you. So we're going to turn it on. Okay, we are at 12% battery. That is at least minimum 45 minutes to an hour runtime. I'll even just, for sake of the argument, we'll say 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to turn the AC on. I got my refrigerator plugged in and my little hair dryer. There's my refrigerator kicking on. Now, watch over here, the watts going out. I'm going to turn my hair dryer on low. Not even 600. It kicks off. EOO2 code. I'm going to unplug the refrigerator. Now let's just try the hair dryer. Here we go. EOO2. See, I've had nothing but trouble out of this one. Turn the power on again. EOO2. Okay. All right, we're down to 11%. That's plenty enough time to run the refrigerator for 10 minutes. I mean, that should give us an hour, 45 minutes maybe, for argument's sake, 30 minutes at least, because 10% usually is 1 hour of runtime, give or take just a little. So I'm going to turn on the fridge, or the AC. The fridge is plugged up. Error code 002. It should not do this. This is the replacement, remember, that they sent me. I'm going to try it one more time. It won't even turn the refrigerator on now. So right there is what I'm talking about. This is the second one that I've got from Opus, the MEGA-1, that does not work correctly. And if it's dead, if the batteries are depleted, it should say 0. My first one, like I told you, it would go to 0 and run for about 45 minutes, little over an hour, but it would just show 0% on your battery. Now, again, this is number 2. I'm going to unplug the fridge. Just bear with me. I'm going to move this one over. This is a third one that I have bought. I just wanted to prove a point to you, the viewers. You know, if I'm willing to go out and buy a third one, 3, surely this one should work correctly. Do you not agree? Turn it on. And as you can see, I run this one from 100% down to when it said 0. As soon as it turned 0, I shut it off. That was yesterday. It's just been sitting at 0, and it's telling me that there is no more battery. I'm going to plug up my refrigerator. Turn it on. Went up just a touch over 1,000 watts. And I'm just going to let this run, but I guarantee you this thing will run for quite a while. And I have wrote down on my number 1 first MEGA-1 that I got, it would run 8.5 hours and then just shut off to 0. And then it would run the rest of the time to, on 0 for about 45 minutes. The battery charge, the little blue light that ain't showing up here because it says it's empty, it would show like one light down here, nothing in front, nothing behind it. And the total run time of it from 100% till it just died off, running my double door refrigerator, this is what I've been doing the test on every one of them only. It would run 8 hours and 50 minutes at the longest. One time it was 8 hours and like 40 minutes, maybe 45, but the longest it would run 100% till dead was 8 hours and 50 minutes. Now, you can see this one is still running. Now, number 2 over here, the replacement they sent me, it would run down to 13%, maybe 12, and then it would just die, dead, no batteries, just like I showed you right here. So you just don't know when it's really going to die or not. And it would keep showing the code, error code E002. The longest run time I got on my replacement, the number 2, was 7 hours and 49 minutes. It's an hour difference than the first one. Now this one, the third one that I went out and bought, I didn't buy it directly from OUPES. I got it on another website. It would run until you get down to 0, like now, and it will run. I timed it. I got 4 hours and 2 minutes out of 0%. That's crazy. You should not be confused so much on every one of these. And another thing, on this one, the total run time of running my double door refrigerator was 10 hours and 31 minutes. Way different than the first 2. So you just, I hate to say it, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know how long it's going to run your appliances or anything else. You don't know whether, when it's showing a percentage, 40%, 50%, if that's true, because when you get to 0, you can go another 4 hours or 2 hours or 45 minutes. So I'm just trying to be truthful with you about the MEGA-1. I'm not trying to hurt Oops, but you know, if you can't trust a power station, what's the point of having it? And now I've contacted Opus again, and I've got a different person now, and they give me a series of things to do, running this down and pressing the power button for so long. I forget exactly what they told me. I've got it in my email. And I did tell them, because I told them I wanted a refund on this one. I don't even want another one. And she said, well, why don't you try this? And if you're still not satisfied, we'll give you a full refund, which is very fair. They have great warranty. I'm not knocking Opes again. You know, I like the company, I do. But I'm going to try it for just the sake of trying it for you all, to be honest with you. And I'm going to do that probably this evening. I'm going to charge these up, both of them. And I'm going to try to do exactly what she told me to do. And we're going to see if it fixes the problem. If it doesn't, or it does, either way, I'm going to come out with another video number 3. So we're going to do what they say. I'm going to come out with another video very shortly and give you the results of what they said to do and if it fixes it or not. And if it fixes it, I'll eat my words and say this is, you know, a decent little power station, which I still don't know. If it doesn't, I'm just flat going to tell you the truth. But again, I'm not doing this to hurt Opus. I'm doing this to show you, the viewers, don't buy one yet. Hold off if you're looking at this. Hold off for my next video, because if it doesn't fix it, I'm just flat going to tell you, stay away from the MEGA-1, because it's just not worth buying. I mean, I've already had one. They replaced it with another bad one. I went out and bought me a third one. It's a bad one. That's 3. You know, I'm sorry, Opus, if you're listening, don't send out products that you have issues with. Don't do that. Fix it and then sell it to your customers. Your customers don't want to put up with this bull of having to ship it back and forth, y'all telling them what to do. We're not guinea pigs. We don't work for you all. We're your customers. We're the ones paying for this. So get your crap together, fix it before you sell it. That's not right to the customer. So we're going to come out with the number 3. We're going to try to do what they say, and I'm going to let you know if it fixed it, which honestly, I have my doubts, but we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I try to be fair and honest, and that's what I'm going to do. I hate to have 3 videos on one power station. I mean, crap, just call it as it is. Quit selling them, fix it, and then ship it out. You know, that's what you need to do. But, oh yeah, and here's my free flashlight from Opus. You know, just wanted to let you know that I did receive it. But again, I love the specs of this. 4,500 watt surge peak, you know, 1,024 watt hours, 2,000 watt continuous. I mean, the specs are perfect. It's not heavy. It's compact. I mean, that's why I bought it, because I thought, man, that is perfect. Take it with you. Take it over to a neighbor's to help them out. Move it around the house. It'll run a refrigerator if it worked. But it does not work. But again, we're going to try it out. I will leave a link of the first video in the description. Watch for my 3rd video to see if their directions and their way of resolving this works or not. But if you're thinking about buying one of these, hold off till my next video at least. Give me just a few days. I'm not going to take long. But yeah, definitely hold off. Hopefully they get this issue resolved. If not, I believe they've just wasted their time and they've hurt their name on this one if they don't resolve this. I really do feel that way, and I hate to say it. My Mega 5, it runs flawlessly. I love the thing, and I was hoping the same for these right here. But it's sad that I've had to buy 2, went through 3, and none of the three work. I mean, it should have never been sent out to the public until they resolved all their issues. But these companies want that quick money. I don't know why. But I just wanted to bring that to you and be honest with you. Watch for my next video, number 3, and we'll get the conclusions of if they can resolve this or not. So, well, stay tuned, and I really would appreciate just hitting that like button. It helps the channel. I've got another power station in the mail coming, another brand. We're going to be doing a review on it, and I've still got another one I ain't got to yet. I have just been so busy getting prepared for winter. My daughter's in college, planning a wedding, just a whole bunch of things going on. But just bear with me. I'll get to them. But watch for this next video very shortly. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't, and I appreciate every one of you. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of your family, take care of your neighbors, and God bless.